Hi folks, Chef Ian here, and today we're going to be making one of the foundation products of food, and that is homemade beef stock. Now beef stock is one of those classic things that all food and any cuisine is based on. Beef stock, chicken stock, fish stock, veggie stock is the basis for soups, sauces, many things in the kitchen. Very simple to make. Today we're going to be making it in the Ninja 11-in-1. So the first part of making the stock is actually by roasting the beef bones and our vegetables. In this case, just some onion, some carrot and some celery. We're just going to be doing that. We want to caramelize it. You can make what they call a white beef stock, and that's just using the bones and the veggies without the roasting. But the roasting, as I said, gives you a more depth of flavor. So we're going to be doing that. So first part, as I said, is simple. We're just putting our bones, and we just got these from the butcher shop. You'll be able to pick these up quite easily, readily. But if you've got any leftover bones, you can use cooked bones like your old T-bone or roasting bones and that, but the raw ones work the best. So again, just chucking all our veggies into this. Again, just roughly chopped. Don't have to be anything here. We just got them in, just spread them out evenly. We'll give this a bit of a stir during the cooking process as well, so make sure everything gets roasted. Close the lid, turn on the power. Now we're going to be going into roast. To roast, set for 190 degrees. Time, we're going to do 45 minutes. Bingo, off she goes. Now we're just going to let that roast. Probably in about 20 minutes time, I'll take the lid off, give it a bit of a stir so all of the veggies and the bones get really good colour and caramelisation. And we'll see you in 45 minutes. Thanks. Okay, so back to our beef stock. So stage one is completed. We've now roasted off our beef bones and our veggies to get that really lovely caramelisation. So now, step two, we're going to add our aromatics. So we've got some bay leaves, some black peppercorns we're adding to it, some parsley, we'll give it some really lovely flavour, stalks and all, and we've also got some thyme. Now, to that, we're adding our water to our pot. And again, remember, only up until we've got to that line, which we're on right there. Now, stage two is pressure cooking. So with the Ninja 11-in-1, we're now switching over to our pressure cooker lid. So we're locking that on. I'm just making sure that that is on. And then we're on seal. Then we're just changing over to pressure cooking, and we're going to set our timer. Just on 2 hours. So we start, we'll let that go for 2 hours. Now, if you're making your stock in a stock pot, and what we do in the kitchens is that our beef stock would be actually on for about 8 to 10 hours to really extract all the flavour. The pressure cooker is actually going to cut that down, as I said, by 3/4. So we're looking at 2 hours. So 2 hours time, we're going to come back to have a look at where our stock is, and we'll go to the next stage when we get to there. See you soon. Okay, we're now up to stage 3 of our homemade beef stock. So the Ninja's done its job. It's gone through a 2 hours cooking process. I've released all the pressure in the cooker, and I'm just going to now remove the lid off it. Again, always just double check that you actually have released it, and all of a sudden you're going to be welcome to this beautiful aroma. Now, as you can see there, the beef stock, it's a shame we don't have aroma on this video because the smell that you're getting out of this is just amazing. And look at the colour. Beautiful, and that's what we're trying to achieve. So we're just going to lift all the bones and bits and pieces and the veggies out of here. Just put it in our strainer. Now, this beef stock now becomes the basis of everything you're going to be making. So if you're going to be making a soup or you're going to be making sauces, and you can add other flavours to it. So if I wanted to make this an Asian beef stock, I could be adding now to this some star anise, some lemongrass, ginger, etc. to, as I said, flavour it up. So simple. We're just ladling this out of the Ninja's done its job. Now, the beauty about using a pressure cooker, if I was doing it the old-fashioned way on in a stock pot on the stove, this process is going to take me at least 8 hours, sometimes longer. And the Ninja's knocked it over in just under 2. So saves you a lot of time and cost of energy these days. Either lots of gas savings or electricity. You'll find when you make this yourself too, if you compare it to ready-made stocks or powdered stocks that you may have used in the past, there's just no comparison in the flavour. And good food is all about flavour, and that's what we're trying to achieve here at Underground Chef. Flavour is the most important thing, and by doing this, you're going to get fantastic flavour, and you'll actually get cost savings as well. So, here is our finished product. Now, all I'm going to be doing with this now is putting this through a rapid chill process. So I'm going to be sitting this in a sink, and we're going to fill the sink with some cold water and some ice blocks, because you really want to get this down to temperature as quickly as possible. I'm looking to get this down below 5 degrees within 2 hours. From there, I'll decant this into, again, some plastic containers. The little Chinese takeaway containers are perfect for this. You can then label them, put the dates on what it is, keep it in the fridge for up to 5 days for any recipe that needs beef stock, or freeze it, and anytime you need it, simple. Grab it out of there, whack it straight into your casseroles or your soups or your sauces, and you've got this most amazing flavour bomb that's really going to blow you away when you taste this. So that's our beef stock. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and we'll see you in the next video.